Today is February 16, 2014 on a Sunday. It's 7:28 a.m. Pacific Time, and up next this is your Fukushima radiation report. Let's begin with the first one from E&E News. Japan physician says parents should evacuate children from Tokyo. Danger from Fukushima radiation. The threat has seemed to be spreading. I've seen a lot of patients badly affected. And this was published February 14, 2014 at 6:33 p.m. Eastern Time by E&E News. Excerpts from an interview with Tokyo-based physician Shigeru Mita. Nelson Groom for Vice.com, dated February 14, 2014. HT Anonymous Tip. The threat. I've done examinations on more than 1,500 patients, run blood work, and conduct thyroid ultrasound examinations. I've mostly tested patients living in Tokyo, and I've found a lot of harmful symptoms in children, especially in kindergarten students or elementary school. Serious effects in the elderly. There have been abnormalities in their differential white blood cell count, decline in the neutrophil. Conducted the first test in December 2011. The threat has seemed to be spreading into Tokyo since then. The cure. There was a baby with a serious illness. She had no neutrophils. Thankfully, she recovered after moving to the Kyushu area. There aren't any medicines to help. I've seen a lot of patients from Tokyo who are badly affected, but when they move, they get better. After they come back to Tokyo, it gets worse again. The cover-up. I believe TEPCO's reporting on the radiation must be false. That said, discussing this is a waste of time. We need to use this time to help patients rather than discussing the validity of these statements. That's the most pressing concern. The food. In Japan, commercial distribution is prosperous, so some of the contaminated food is definitely coming to Tokyo. We should be testing everything thoroughly, and that at least children should be spared. The media. They are definitely not focusing on this particular concern. I believe the Japanese media have taken side with a small number of powerful people. The public. People living in eastern Japan are trying to look away from the dangers of radioactivity. Hence, they avoid taking the matter seriously. The future. I worry about the children, their parents, and the children who will be born in the future. I want the patients to move to the safer place and strongly recommend that anyone living in the area head to a safer place 1 or 2 months out of the year. I encourage everyone living in Tokyo to take blood tests as frequently as possible. And here's more from Dr. Mita. Sounds really, really dire, folks. Yep, sounds dire. Okay, let's go to the next report. Reports. Deformed containment vessel cover at Fukushima Reactor 3. Center panel of concrete cover broken and sunken. These are photos and a video. Published February 15, 2014 at 11:11 a.m. Eastern Time by E&E News. Informable. February 14, 2014. This week, TEPCO released new photos. The investigation conducted by the utility found that the shield plug, which covers the primary containment vessel, was deformed. The shield plug is around 600 millimeters thick, and the edges have been found to be displaced by 300 millimeters. TEPCO's Japanese-only press handout right here, and you can click there for it if you wish. Simply Info, February 14, 2014. TEPCO floated 2 possible causes, one being the explosion itself, the other being the overhead crane falling on the covers as part of the blast. The crane portion that holds the hook is what is assumed to have done the damage. The center panel of the concrete cover is broken and sunken. Watch footage of the investigation attempt right there if you wish, and there's the sunken cover. You can see that in that diagram there. Alright. Okay, folks, that doctor is recommending very strongly that the children leave Tokyo. This sounds very, very bad, folks, and very serious. Take care out there. Thanks for watching, and please stay safe. Pink out.